Staying within the continent, the only way to stop citizens from flocking to neighbouring countries is to fix Zimbabwe's economy and political situation. That's according to the country's main opposition leader, Nelson Chamisa. Chamisa is calling on South African and Botswana authorities, as well as the SADC region, to be bold enough to intervene in Zimbabwe and push for economic stability. eNCA correspondent Pindai Dube reports from Harare.
A leader of the Citizens Coalition for Change, CCC, in Zimbabwe, Nelson Chamisa, is calling on the country's neighbors for help. He says to stop its citizens fleeing to countries like South Africa, Zimbabwe needs to achieve economic and political stability. Chamisa's sentiments comes following the killing of Zimbabwean citizen Elvis Sinyati in Diepsloot, Johannesburg, in a suspected mob attack.
What we are seeing in South Africa is a very unfortunate development, but we do appreciate that there are domestic pressures also on South Africa because of circumstances. The question is, what are we going to do together as Africans, but more particularly as Zimbabweans? Yes, let's fix Zimbabwe so that Zimbabwe becomes habitable, so that Zimbabwe becomes a better place for Zimbabweans who are running into the neighboring countries in search of greener pastures. So if we don't fix Zimbabwe, we will not fix the South African problem. We will not fix the Botswana problem, the Zambian problem, the Mozambican problem. The Zimbabwean problem has become a SADC problem and an African problem, and we need to address it as such.
Civic society groups called on Zimbabweans living in South Africa, Botswana and other countries to return home and vote for better government in next year's polls in order to stabilize the country's economy.
I will encourage them to really come back home and vote, exercise their democratic right and define their own destiny, define their own future. They have run away from their country because there is no employment.
Zimbabwe is heading for watershed national elections next year. Pindai Dube, Harare.